sometime, somehow, we will be punished. Punished?
Alright, everybody. I just wanted to talk about, Cold War and the entities that may be behind all of this. Now, I don't really care if they're apothicons, keepers, whatever. I will say that I still do think it's the apothicons, honestly. Like, this is their reality, so of course they take advantage of it. I wanted to talk about what the hell could possibly be going on. So, back in the Aether storyline, the apothicons forced themselves into this reality through manipulation. They sent the 115 meteor, the Tunguska, the Tunguska event, into this reality, and that sparked the corruption. But in the dark Aether, they wouldn't need to do that. Which is why I think the Hadron Collider, I'm talking CERN here, which is why the particle accelerator had to be used. And since this particle accelerator was used to reach into that reality of the dark Aether, what basically happened was that we reached in to their home and we started bringing them here. And that really didn't click in my head until, the holdouts. In Outbreak, there are holdout parts, or holdout missions, and one of the lines that the announcer can say is that you will torment us no longer, which sort of implies that the humans of this reality were the cause of everything. So in the old reality of the Aether, the humans didn't do anything. The humans were just pushed in the right direction. They were influenced in such a way that they would perpetrate the acts or whatever in order to, make the events happen and start that war. I know it's all a perpetual cycle, but I just find it interesting how in this reality of the dark Aether, the tables have turned. The inhabitants of the dark Aether probably didn't want to be fucked with, They were just like, okay, we have our heaven, we have our Aether, so let's just stay here and not fuck with the entities down below. And so they never interfered. But since they didn't interfere, the humans still had to do something in order to reach them, and that's where the particle accelerators came into play, like I said before. I know, this video is really going nowhere. I just wanted to bring that up because it's really interesting to me. Because in our reality, like this one that we find ourselves currently living in, we've got CERN, and CERN used the Hadron Collider in order to, get dark matter and reach into alternate realities to gather their resources and use it for our own. That's not even me just making shit up. That's actually something that CERN themselves have said with the quantum computers. And I honestly don't know the logistics of how it would work, but what if it's something like this? What if we're fucking with things that we can't really understand as, humans? I mean, something that they don't understand. Some of us found out through those entities. But if we are currently reaching into alternate realities and getting their shit to use for our own, what if we manage to get up to a higher reality, a higher dimension? Because I know that they said that they've come into contact with greater beings. They don't say what the beings are. Well, they do. They say it's like some Lovecraftian type shit. But I honestly think it's demons. But that's neither here nor there. It's just really fucking crazy how whatever consciousness Treyarch has been tuning into to make the zombies storyline might just be telling us that what's going on with CERN ain't for the good of man. I don't know, man. All I know is that the consciousness frequency of zombies seems to be neutral. At least it's warning us of what could happen. Like, the zombies could just be a metaphor for humans that are tuning into a hive mind consciousness frequency, you know? Because that is what happens to the zombies. When the zombies are tuning into Samantha or Richtofen, that's because Richtofen or Samantha are in the MPD, and being in the MPD allows whatever can tune into the MPD to tune into it. That's also how the flesh came to be. They ate the flesh of the zombies, and then they began tuning into what the zombies were tuning into. It's all a hive mind consciousness. So what if zombies are real in this day and age, but they're just not undead? What they are people that are tuning into a hive mind, a collective consciousness, you know? I know it sounds far-fetched and out there, but then you've got apothicons and keepers. One is light, one is dark. But neither is technically good or evil. Basically, the darkness did things that marked them as dark. But they are no different from the light because they used to be entities of the light. Now take that into our world. Or take that concept into our world. You have angels and demons, light and dark. What the fuck is a demon, you might ask? Well, a demon is just an angel that taught humans things early. Not necessarily good or evil. Both light and dark, angels, demons, neither are good or evil. They're just marked because of their actions. And we're in the middle of it, dude. You, me, we're all fucking important, but obviously the darkness wouldn't want you to know that. Well, hope you guys have a good one, and remember to stay safe out there.